Akwa Ibom State Government to take over Salvation Army Secondary School, Akwa Ibom. Deputy Governor charges youth on discipline towards pursuit of career. Plus, Rotary Club of Uyo at Ruby Jubilee install 40th president. Hello there, good evening, and thank you so much for joining us on NTOU News. My name is Clement Barikui. Akwa Ibom State Government has expressed readiness to take over Salvation Army Secondary School, Akwa Ibom, in Nsrubium local government area to enable it to upgrade the school for efficient service delivery. Governor Moeno made this known at the Salvation Army Church Zonal Headquarters during a commemorative service in memory of members who died on their way back from Lagos. Kevin Samuel reports.
The commemorative service was organized by the Salvation Army Church, Akwa Ibom Southeast Zonal Headquarters, in memory of church members who lost their lives in an auto crash at Ovia River Bridge along Lagos-Benin Expressway on their way back from a church program in Lagos. A situation that shook the entire state and country at large on the 29th June 2023. Addressing the congregation, the governor commiserates with the church and the affected families, saying that the Holy Spirit of God, who is a great comforter, will comfort them, while indicating interest for the takeover of the Salvation Army Secondary School with the permission of the church management for remodeling.
At times like this, we are short of words. We're just short of words. But let our coming here today speak to the fact that this government has human feelings. Let our coming here today speak to the fact that we care about our people wherever they are. Let our coming here today show that we have respect for the souls of those that have departed.
Earlier in a sermon on the theme Trusting God, the officiating minister, Major Esther Wak, admonished the people to continue to put their trust in God despite the situation, saying that God, who is merciful, will meet them at the point of their needs.
The attitude of trusting God is an attitude that we saw in Job throughout his crisis in the Bible. Maybe as a human, he did not understand any of the situations that came his way. He might have felt that God is against him. He might have felt that God is not for him. As stated in Job chapter 9 verse 28, and Job chapter 10 from verse 16 to 17. Upon all that he passed through, he could still exclaim, "Yet I will trust him."
The governor on his way made a stop at the cottage hospital called Tebiede at Akwa Ibom, where he expressed regrets over the sorry state of the facilities, saying that his administration will revamp the hospital alongside others across the state. From Nsrubium local government area of Akwa Ibom State, Kevin Samuel, NTA News.
Meanwhile, Governor Moeno has declared Mondays, Tuesdays and Wednesdays as non-visiting days for all classes of persons to his office. The governor made this known during the July Government House Monday prayer meeting. Again, Kevin Samuel reports.
The governor, while addressing the people during the Government House prayer meeting, notes that of late he has been too busy receiving guests to a point that it is beginning to affect his duties, as there are many untreated files awaiting his attention.
We've decided to have visiting days, please. I will only receive visitors on Thursdays and Fridays. I beg us. Between Mondays and Wednesdays, I will not receive visitors, so as to allow me time to do the job that you have elected me to do. because no one will ask how many visitors I received at the end of 4 years. They will ask what we did. Allow us to the meetings we can hold. Treat some files, you're almost treating files late. And I've tried to manage it, but some people will get angry. Some people will say, we just elected you, it's locking us out. Please, that's not the issue. The issue is, let's try and understand. And when you come to see me, please, make it brief.
According to the governor, henceforth, those who want to see him must pass through the process of obtaining appointments to enable him attend to official responsibilities. From the government house, Uyo, Kevin Samuel, NTA News.
In another development, Akwa Ibom State Deputy Governor Akun Enyangenyin has charged young people to clearly define their academic and career goals, be disciplined, focused, and committed, as doing so will reposition them on the path of greatness. Deputy Governor gave this charge at the maiden graduation ceremony of St. John II College, Uyo. Kevin Samuel reports.
The event, which is a maiden graduation ceremony of St. John Paul II College, Shelter Free Uyo, enjoyed the presence of some political leaders, parents, and graduating students who couldn't hold their excitement. The deputy governor, who was also the keynote speaker, in a speech advised young Akwa Ibom children to be steadfast, courageous, and determined to succeed in all walks of life, noting that having gone through such quality of grooming, it is expected that the graduates are already on their path to success.
Your conduct, your performances, the result within and outside of school should remain excellent, as it will rub off on those coming behind you. Though without any doubt, having gone through this quality of grooming, you have been tailored for greatness. I expect you to lead by example.
Other guests added their voices in encouraging the graduates as they head towards higher aspirations in life.
Your life should be a real life. Don't live by assumptions. Don't live in falsehood.
It is pertinent for you students to know that life is in stages. You cannot circumvent any of these stages, but you must go through it with the firm conviction that you must make the best out of every stage in life.
The event, which had as its theme Celebrating Excellence Beyond Boundaries, featured special presentations by the graduating students. In Uyo, Kevin Samuel, NTA News.
You are still watching NTA News. More news will return after this break. Stay with us.
Welcome to Prisma International Hotels, located at number 5 Efangosanga Street, Afara Fort, off a back road, Uyo. When it comes to hospitality industry, nothing compares with comfort, exquisite services, and top-of-the-world security. These are what make Prisma Hotels a household name. At Prisma Hotels, you are assured of lavishly furnished, spacious rooms and suites with complimentary breakfast, top-class Blue Sea swimming pool, VIP and poolside bars, as well as restaurant where African and continental dishes are served at pocket-friendly rates. These are not all. There is high-speed internet service, closed-circuit television, spacious car park, 24-hour power and water supply, sparkle laundry and dry cleaning services, and above all, combat-ready security operatives. So whenever you are in Uyo or you are a resident in Uyo, capital city of Akwa Ibom State, make Prisma Hotels number 5 Efangosanga Street, Afara Fort, off a back road, Uyo, your choice, and you will cherish the experience. For bookings and inquiries, please call 081-3166-6660 or 0915-509-9989. Prisma International Hotels, hospitality par excellence.
Roseville Hotel. Come, feel the luxury of our contemporary hotel. We offer lodging and accommodation. Stay at our deluxe executive and luxury suites for your comfort. Experience extravagant dining and delicious meals by expert chef. Lounge at our exquisite VIP bar. Enjoy 24 hours power supply with free Wi-Fi services. Our security system is top-notch to ensure your safety. Ample parking space and laundry services available. The ambience is serene to make your stay memorable. We are located at number 1 Julius Baji Road off House of Assembly Avenue, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. For reservations, call 070-650-41139. Roseville Hotel, hospitality at its best.
Thanks for staying tuned now to the rest of the stories, and don't forget that this broadcast is coming to you live on Star Times channel 103 and on our social media platforms on Facebook and YouTube. More impact can be created if members work in one accord towards achieving a set goal. The 40th president of Rotary Club Uyo stated this during her installation as president and the Ruby Jubilee of the club. October Achibong reports.
In this auditorium are top business moguls and professionals in different fields of endeavors, all members of Rotary Club, on a twofold event: installation of 40th President Comfort Udobang and celebration of the Ruby Jubilee of the Rotary Club. Setting the tone for the event, Chairman Installation Planning Committee, while welcoming members to the event, acknowledged the huge support they have shown to bring about the success of the event, and for the chairman of the occasion, Rear Admiral Udwagisin, Rotary Club is a place to reckon with, especially as the members are keen about rendering selfless humanitarian service and pledges continuous support whenever there is need.
We invite you to relax and enjoy the well-packaged event. At the same time, we solicit your kind donations to support the club under the leadership of Dr. Comfort Udobang, so that we can together create hope in the world.
Sense is support to humanity, to try and help the society in the best way we can. And so since it's part of our principle also, individual principle, we are aligned with the whole concept of helping humanity.
The 40th President Rotary Club of Uyo, Comfort Udobang, wheeled out some projects expected to be carried out during her tenure, including Rotary Skills Acquisition Center, provision of educational materials and career counseling in public schools, among others. She pledged to create lasting impact in communities to create hope in the world, in line with the 2023 theme of the Rotary Club.
We commit to ourselves to serve the society in the hospital, in the environment, in the basic education, maternal and child health, promoting of peace building and conflict prevention. We have set out some projects that we are going to make sure that we make an attempt to do more than what we had last year.
High points was the presentation and installation of the 40th President. The event also featured American auction, award presentations to some deserving individuals, induction of board of directors and new members, cutting of anniversary cake, as well as goodwill messages.
I really appreciate what the Rotary Club have done to me. It's like giving me an injection to empower me physically, mentally, and otherwise, because for all these years I've worked. I mean, this is the first time in my career that from home front, Akwa Ibom, that my work has been recognized.
In Uyo, October Achibong, NTA News.
Concerns about food security have been long-standing in Nigeria, with prices of food items soaring on a daily basis. The declaration by President Bola Tinubu recently to tackle issues bordering on food availability and affordability is described by many as a welcome development. Evelyn Badoekpo spoke with some Nigerians on this development. Now reports.
Nigeria is Africa's most populous black nation, struggling with inflation challenges, especially in the economic sector, with attendant rising costs of food items. More worrisome is the removal of fuel subsidy, leading to a rise in fuel prices, which is a determinant in prices of commodities in Nigeria. Reacting to this development on declaration of state of emergency on food security, some Nigerians lend their voices on areas of interest to tackle food shortages and rising costs.
I would suggest that they should allow food to come in from all other countries. The food we have in Nigeria is not enough for the populace. The law of demand said when the demand is so high, the quantity of food will be less for the populace. So when the demand is something that we can afford, at least we can buy it with the little money we have. But when there is shortage, the amount we buy will be so exorbitant. So it goes back to the point that the food should be sufficient.
For rice now, a cup, 200 na 2 something, and the mere man, that is the masses, some of them they cannot even afford this rice because our borders are closed, and secondly, the prices of fuel has been increased, and it's also affecting the traders. When they bring their commodities from the village to the township, when you go to market to buy things, they say that the cost of transportation is very high.
If you block the borders, the prices of food will go up. But if you open the borders and there can be free flow of food from other countries, will bring the prices of goods of food down.
Everything is in a high side, and of course a common man cannot make it. A common man cannot afford just a common food to eat, and of course I believe government should intervene on that particular aspect of it.
Government have to look at the issue of let me say incentives to farmers by providing fertilizers to farmers at the lowest discounts, and making it very accessible to people, especially in the rural communities, because people in the rural communities mainly are into agriculture.
The president also ordered the immediate release of fertilizer and grains to enhance food production. It is the hope of Nigerians that the initiative will stimulate economic growth while improving nutrition of Nigerians. In Uyo, Evelyn Badoekpo, NTA News.
Up next is Sport Update with Suleiman Musa.
We begin with basketball. The Nigerian Basketball Federation have invited 20 players and 5 coaches for the final campaign ahead of 2023 Women Afro-Basket in Rwanda. The list of invited players was released on Sunday by the Federation as the Tigers entered the final stage of preparation for the tournament. Some of the invited players took part in the trials in Lagos, Abuja, and Chicago, USA, which was organized by the Federation last week, while others were selected from the team which won last championship in 2021. Reina Wakama, who was newly appointed, is expected to lead the team to camp. And now to football. The 2023-2024 Nigeria Premier League season is built to commence on Saturday, August 12th. The head of Operation Interim Management Committee, Davison Omi, made the disclosure in a chat with Sonny Obo while stating modalities to improve the standard of the league for the new season.
The infrastructural patterns, where every other thing will fit in. Once we get that one done, then you begin to add the other, things, to it. And that is what is going to beautify the season, We're talking about retraining of our referees, we're talking about retraining seminars for our coaches, These are, and the players too.
Away from Nigeria now, Barcelona legend and Argentina forward Lionel Messi has been officially presented to cheering crowds at his new club Inter Miami Stadium. A sold-out crowd of about 20,000 waited through downpours and lightning to see the 7-time Ballon d'Or winner given a number 10 shirt. The World Cup winning Argentina forward joins the Major League Soccer MSL club on a deal until the end of 2025. He will be reunited with defensive midfielder Sergio Busquets, with whom he played at Barcelona, who has also signed for Miami until 2025. With sport updates, Suleiman Musa, NTA News.
And so it has been on our news this evening. Emem Uime is standing by for the day's news translation. I remain Clement Barakui. Have a lovely night rest.
Kamukara Steremi anam yariyon ke yaitong isim pembara ufong with Salvation Army ke akai ubium. Uriana Kamukara Steremi abo yak miwad esni dem ken darukbit mbang mo eni seria. Ebo ediyon ke nte Rotary Club ake uyo eni ufa adai wood no eboromi. Nito kwa ibu mikomu aminkere memuime mbo ya inom pangtong ke member sinie mfenemi. Akamuka Steremi ete umoeno anam ya eriongo ke akpa usenurua eriongo kente Monday nkoro Tuesday ye Wednesday kimo iri yemme akposongo senewo ado kimo iya iket me senewo ke Thursday ye Friday okombongin aya no yorombomi.
Aset ete umoino idanya soko atanye ko yimbono woke akam ufogutumukara esekeni amatanga boke idagami mbono wo iyake moikane na mutum akene nangaro ndindin esogedi itie utumimo ana mutumimo ikana isanga neke danga ete umoino soko tang aboke tongore kemi mbono we nagante kreye anante mo ebo yeto mendu tampo danga bono ke ikbege ukara batoro akana nam yagimo ikabikan inanga mempo ke itutumimo akena magemo rogutum kuyo utbe achibo akombok enti
akikere na ndiri akpe ba ano frefre wo ke ida nyen Nigeria ado ikokid etanga kwa kwaini panakpan nangudwa mpondiria ado kwa usen iko kamukari nyen ete Bola Tinubu aketanga banga nanga ekpenam no ndiri aba oyoro amana memudwa ano moni nyen ado mukpo sembono wo enemesre banga yakikobo yoro mbomi ito kombonyen
Mwana medion ke mbono wo ebanga ke kusoromi edo mempono wo ebanga ke kikpege mbubege nkoro mensionsio owo isowo enanga ke menwonda mpoke Steremi ammo ebami erinam usoro ke nkai kodo Rotary Club mi ayoko ke iswa aba nkoro erimana mek ufawo ado go president ke nkaro anyeki yoro aba ansido ati wuro kpokoro ke kamake ndutem arunamami ama kom ming biunkaro nangediana yenye ya arunamami akrunin nkonsigiro ti wuro kpokoro ke arunamado ete udwagesien ki komo ama aboke nkai kodo Rotary Club mi adi tiese wo pe basia ammo neke esenide American boke nwamawo e mare na mensionsio ntimpo esen ku fon bonowo anye bogi mo mi bengidem adi no nka mi nwam kini kere woro ku kangamo ma comfort udobang ado ayogo president abake nkami amada ni assignment sionsio mkpose anye dwagari namke ini sokokama dutemutumdo amana boke danga ini ukeme yena mempo adwakadi tu uwe mbono go kpanapan ke mesri dong abo yambon kado esoke kaiso ediana yimo mba udong ankari niege awo woridem atakpan po ekena makedu namaro ari daga ketepe kenyedu nte ekamba akamandutam utumke nkaro nyeke nkanguyo gedu namaro nko emaina mensionsio mfon po esenke idare sat mbono we ke bagaro ubang po ke namma akiri daga ke nongo ke mewu mensionsio ngweri toro ke me ntutum ammoina ma emane mek mufawo edonke nkaro miku yo utbe achibon akombok enti
Nitoy kambok mboro kedo ake Rotary Club nang mek ayokoda wuro mo anama aba tutung pong imay mani dukete amin song kere ememunyeme yakasiere